Best of r/entitled parents episode 136. Subscribe for Reddit videos daily. He got sick. For Reddit. https://inga.com/gallery/ffjlvut. Hey guys, so many of you were asking for an update. To said the original post, check my page. We have 3 quite sick little ones, but not sure if it's connected to corona or not tbh. I've posted a pic of my youngest, just because he's super cute. He seems to be the worst affected, but I think it's more of a tummy bug than anything else. My little girl is fine. She is just doing a lot of self-harm ATM, which is a nightmare. She has blisters on her hands from moving herself around, so we are investing in some bike gloves for her, but she seems fine other than that. The school has been in touch, trying to keep up on how everyone is doing. I'm glad they are. They have no updates on the entitled parents. That's all there is to it, I'm afraid. We are not allowed to know the parent who risked us all, but at least it doesn't seem that we have it in the house. Keeping ourselves quarantined ATM. Anyways, keep yourselves well and inside. Love from all of us. Also, my daughter loves super bassy music. She's getting tired of her current playlist. She loves Rammstein, Metallica, Black Sabbath etc. So if anyone can give some good music suggestions, it would be appreciated. Thanks again. Thank you. Next. Hi there. For some background knowledge, I am a sneakerhead and collects shoes. I have a pair of off-white Jordan 1 Chicagos which cost me $2K. I was walking outside, before quarantine, and a boy, around my age, approaches me. Boy, nice shoes bro. Me, thanks man, these are one of my grails. Boy, same. Alright then, have a great day. Next, I see him and his mother approaching me, him trying to stop his mother. My son says that he wants your shoes. Boy, I said that I want the same pair, not his. Shut up. Don't interrupt. Me, well, actually, your son is saying no, so please leave me alone. Boy, please mum, let's just leave. Give Emmy your FG shoes. Me, these are worth $2K. I'm not just gonna give them away to some crazy BH that wants them. She then proceeds to hold me. Take his shoes. I break free and run away from her. I met the kid another day. He was super chill and he apologized for his mother's behavior. We ended up becoming friends and laughed about it in the end. Edit. I bought them for retail, £160. However, resale is $2K. Thank you. Next. Backstory. This happened a few weeks ago when public transport was still up and running in my country. Allergy season had hit early, and with my pollen allergy I of course had a bit of a cough. With the coronavirus going around, I've had to explain that it's just allergies and not corona. I also look Italian. Important later. equals guess who. LK equals little kid who only serves as an excuse for her entitlement. Me equals mini echidna. Anyways, on with the story. I was riding the bus toward the station to fill up my bus card, and to my surprise, the ride was pleasant. Well, it was pleasant until halfway through the ride when the bus stopped and an obvious Karen and her little kid entered the bus. Henceforth and LK. Was grumbling something in English. I like to think that she was angry about having to pay for a ticket. And that's when she saw me. Oh god, oh number. I then met up even more by coughing. That's when she gives me a stare that could scare the pants off a retail worker. You boy, what was that? I look up from my phone, trying to comprehend what she was saying as she had a really thick accent. Excuse me, could you please repeat what you said? I didn't get it all. This didn't sit well with You disrespectful little s. You're going to get me and my angel infected with coronavirus. I swear. All you Italians are the same. Get off the bus before I call the bus driver. A small voice in the back of my head goes, oh, and I start to chuckle at the absurdity of the situation. Again, a stupid decision made by me. Why are you laughing? You think this is funny? Yells. I have allergies, not corona. Why would I be out and about? Repeats the part about the bus driver. I see my stop coming up and stand up, waiting. Mouths finally as I get up and tries to get another word in and tries taking me apart emotionally. I'm pretty sensitive about how I am as a person and how I look, so I stand back in shock and just stare. thinking about what to say, but I only have half a brain cell firing, and in the moments before the bus stops, I take my arm to my mouth to block my cough, but I keep a part open because I was a bit slow when reacting, so I essentially cough on her. It was a stupid idea and I don't condone things like this. EM looks upon me with pure anger and I book it out the butt while she is yelling about me infecting her. And that's how I coughed on an EM. Thank you. Next. Entitled Parents See Cop. I truly wish I could say this was a fake story. So as of today, 3/26/20, Colorado has been put on a lockdown because of COVID-19. The only exceptions are essential employees, going out for groceries, and walking your dog, as was stated in the statewide text we got. So I'm out walking my dog and I've seen a few families out and about. Cause it's fucking Colorado and the people here don't understand what a lockdown is. I'm not kidding, this state is full of idiots. So I'm walking my dog past the park/tennis court by my neighborhood and I see a family, mother, 2 sons, and an infant, yes, a literal infant, and I notice they are yanking on the gates to the tennis court. Now a little fun fact about the parking lot of the park is that it's often a speed trap area and even now we have cops in it. So I see an officer leave his car and approach the family. I was a little bit away so some details might be fuzzy, but this is what I heard. See, excuse me mom. She was the one pulling on the gate. Are you aware we are on a statewide lockdown right now? Yes officer, but it says we are allowed to go out for the essentials. See, yes mom. Is there an essential reason you need to get in the tennis court? He didn't ask this sarcastically, he was being genuine. Yes sir. My sons here are sick of being stuck in the house and wanted to play tennis. Can you please find me the key for this gate? The cop pauses for a second then starts, mom, I'm sorry but this is not an essential utility. You and your family need to go home. Excuse me? We have a right to be out here. We aren't going to stay home on a lovely day like this. All of this coronavirus is just a marketing scam anyways. The officer was genuinely baffled at this point. See mom, I'm sorry but you and your family need to go home now. We will not be going home now, open this gate for us so my sons can play tennis. See mom, please, this isn't my personal decision, it's for the safety of the elderly and children. If the market is so worried about my children then they wouldn't be making up this fake pandemic so they can later sell us poison and demand we inject our babies with it. See, I'm not here to challenge your beliefs but again it's not up to me, it's up to the state. Well, if everyone needs to be at home, why don't you go home? See, trust me, I would like to be but this is my job. Well, we are not going home. I want to make sure my kids have a good memory of their childhood and not of being locked in a house. See, it's only for 2 weeks mom. Well, I don't care. Now if you're not going to help us, leave us alone, we are trying to enjoy a family outing. I'm not certain he did but it looked like the cop reached for his handcuffs or radio or something like that. See mom, you need to leave. Now. I'm going to juice. He actually did reach for something because looks down then literally pulls back and coughs in his face. Well officer, now you're sick so you should be the one going home. I swear I have never seen so much furry cross a man's face in my entire life. If the kids weren't there I'm pretty sure he would have tased her. After he came out of shock he called for backup on his radio, probably for the kids or something. I won't be surprised if she's in the news tomorrow. Thank you. Next. This happened 4 years ago, when I was 11. I, as a girl, played in boys team. In Germany you're allowed to play with boys until you're 13, because when I started playing with 4, there was no girls team and therefore I knew the boys so well and they all were okay with me playing in their team. Also my dad, he died in 2018, trained us. So one day, we had a game where all the parents came and watched. One mother, EM, watched too. Her nice kid, NK, like her playing with me. This is what happened, eventually exaggerated because I maybe don't know how to say it as I'm German. Halftime break M, why does a girl play in one team with boy? Me, I play in this team because I like playing with all of them. What is your problem? M, you are not allowed to play this sport. Me, why? M, you are a female. You ride horses. Me, no, this is what I like to do. And I will continue do it. You can't say what I have to do. NK, mom, leave her alone. M, no, I will not. Follow me, now. M runs to the official. M, Can you explain me why this girl is allowed to play? Oh, because everyone in the team can play. What's the problem with her? M. Can you kick her off the field? Oh, no I won't. Talk to the trainer and ask him to consider taking her out. M goes to my dad. Trainer. M. Can you please take out the girl? I feel like she gets pressured by her parents to play. Dad, I won't take her away, only when we swatch. And I know for a fact that she does it without pressure. M. How would you know? Dad, I'm her dad. And if you run to the official again, I'm going to get you removed. M goes to NK and asks if he wants to play in this team. He said yes. M goes to the official to try to get him to give me a card or SMT. Official goes to my dad. Oh, so are you aware that M wants to have your kid removed? Dad, yes I know. Oh, what should I do? Dad, maybe get M away. It's not okay to harass a child because it's female or male. In the end, M was forbidden to step on the ground of the field for the next 5 games. This was not the only thing she said about me. She posted a lot of dumb stuff about me on social media and stuff. She hit me twice and spit at me while playing. In the year that happened, we won our league and I was the one to get the trophy and another trophy for being the only girl playing that year. M was so embarrassed because when my dad talked to everyone he said that there are parents that weren't okay with me playing and got her to the front to explain why she did stuff like that. Today I don't play soccer anymore because of several knee injuries. Thank you. Next. This is the same aunt who tried to take my copy of Prisoner of Azkaban and this was during https://www.com/r/entitledparents/comments/fexox/entitled broke crazy aunt regularly helped /UTM medium equals Android app and UTM source equals share. And was before my mom told her to at least ask before she helped herself to whatever she could shovel into her mouth. Only 2 in this story, me and my yay. At the time my right foot big toe had an ingrown and was infected and had been for a month or so. Maybe more. I know I shouldn't have let it sit so long, was just didn't wanna go doctor's office for few hours so I'll let it be. And was bad enough I was walking on my foot sideways because of the pain. Continuing on, I was in the kitchen leaning against the counters on my phone, looked over and saw my yay and rolled my eyes and proceeded to ignore her as she made a sandwich out of all the sandwich meat in the fridge and an unholy amount of mustard, and as she's finishing the sandwich she walks by me to hug and sniff kiss me. She'd shove her face into my hair and sniff long and loud, ending with a kiss, which I put up with because she's family and my brother's mother when she stomps her foot down onto my crazy infected toe. The pain was so bad, I immediately started to cry, or rather my eyes teared up and my legs lost their strength and ended up on one knee as I noiselessly screamed. Then she dropped to her knees, put her hands together and said, "OHH my. Don't worry, I'll pray over it." All the anger at her bumming money for pop and smokes and her mooching my parents' food every other day flushed out and yelled, "Go. Get away from me." She kept trying to pray over my foot and I just kept telling her to go till she scurried off. Afterwards I decided I had enough and decided from then on to refuse to pick her up when she was hitchhiking, lend her any money. Also 2 days later went to the ER to have the nail removed and get antibiotics for the infection. Thank you. Next. So my boyfriend of 2+ years recently proposed on the top of the St. Louis Arch in front of his parents. He wanted his mom to record it, and a bunch of other people. I of course, said yes and was crying. Total girl moment. My future mill sent the video to my dad, the good parent, and he texted me a congratulations and I knew you'd say yes. My fiance had asked his permission. At the end of the day, we decided to wait until after he graduates from college and gets his feet up. He graduates in 2021 and I graduate in 2024, extra year for kinda double majoring, and he graduates first. So we decided to have the date set for November 24th. 2024, our dating anniversary / the day we meet. When I get home from visiting him and his parents at the end of the week, my dad hugs me and congratulated me. Then we drove home. We got home and I put my stuff in my room. My mom, who has abused me from age 8 after my dad divorced her and is the EM, came out of the guest room. My dad told me she was staying here so she could work. I told him if she doesn't bother me, I won't bother her. We then talked briefly about plans and stuff and what my fiance and I had already decided upon. Then I mention our plans for me to wear a black wedding dress and have him wear a white suit. He's tanned and looks amazing at white. I, however, look terrible in light colors because of my Irish genetics. Black suits me a lot more, and my dad loves it. My mom came out of the guest room and said I'm going wedding dress shopping with you so you don't fuck up my day. Yes, her day, not like I'm the one getting married. I told her the wedding dress has already been picked out, which I have picked an idea out, not the dress set in concrete pick yet, and she stops and cries and said how I ruined her special moment. I told all this to my fiance who knows what she's like, and he said to calm down and reminded me that it's our wedding and we can do whatever we want. I also say that she'll probably wear white and he said I'll get a buddy of mine to spill red wine on her. Don't be scared, it's okay. I'll post updates as things unfold, but for now, I'm just happy I'll be married to the love of my life in 4 years.